So this is my 20-gallon reef saltwater tank. Just getting started. Put in about 25 pounds of live rock, 20 pounds live sand. It's probably about 14 gallons of water volume. Running the Marineland Penguin 200. It says it's for like, I think 30 to 50 gallons. It's got the bio wheel here. It's actually not spinning right now, but oh yeah, I unplugged it. I'll have to plug it in. But yeah, I put some bio balls in there, 5 of them. It's got the filter there. Let's plug it up. Just a second here. I'm gonna make this better. I've only been running this tank for like 3 days. Got a clownfish, a black and white clownfish. He's pretty cool. He's about 1.5 inches. Seems to be doing well. I threw in some a lot of bacteria, the Fritz 9, 2 bottles of that. I got some Fritz Turbo Start coming on Monday. I'm gonna throw that in. Put 4 hermits in, 2 blue legs, and 2 red legs, just to cycle the tank. Fish seems happy. I think had the ammonia check today, it was 0. Nitrites were about 0.25. Nitrates are about 0.25. Then I got this light here. It's the Nicrew 100. It's I think it's 100 watts. It's got a nice fan there. The heat sinks. Says it'll run SPS. It said it was about 250 par at 24 inches, so that's about 22 inches to the bottom, so I probably won't even have to turn it all the way up. I got the controller over here. I gotta mount it, but there it is. It's pretty sweet. Then for the power head here, that's a Higer. I think it's 14 watts, 1600 gallons per hour. I actually just bought the 2600 gallons per hour because that doesn't seem strong enough for SPS. So the that one there is about 60 bucks. The slightly bigger one is about 100 bucks. Yeah, so here's the filter going. It's got this bio wheel in here that says it helps with bacteria. Don't have to ever replace it. You just keep it there. You just gotta change the filter out every, it says 2 to 4 weeks. Probably change it out every 2 weeks. Cause I'm not running a protein skimmer. I decided not to do that. I had a 90-gallon. I just moved from Atlanta to Jacksonville, St. Augustine area. And so I'm gonna try this 20. I got downsized a little bit. It's a 20 long. I got it from Petco for about 30 bucks. It was on sale, half off. Sand was about 30 bucks. I had all this live rock already for my 90-gallon, so that helps with the cycling. It was dried out a little bit, but for about a month, it was sitting in a tote. But I don't know, it seems to be doing good. It seems to be cycling rather quickly. Clownfish seems to be doing quite well, considering the tank's only been set up for about 3 days. Here's the controller for the Higer Wavemaker power head. You can change a bunch of settings. You can do random mode, all sorts of stuff like that. I think I have it 100% right now, but it's just not powerful enough. I'm gonna return it to Amazon. Seems to be pretty good water flow on top. I'll probably wait a week and add some more fish. I'm thinking about probably a Melonurus wrasse, Coral Beauty, real small one, yellow clown goby, eventually a mandarin, but I'll wait a few months, get some copepods. Here's Sunny. He's my new little friend. He's 4.5-month-old white lab. He just had a pig ear, little treat. I put some waterproofing underneath the bookcase that the tank's sitting on. I'm gonna put a towel and a black pillowcase to make it look good. Got some stuff sitting there. I'm still unpacking. I just moved from Atlanta a week ago, so trying to make things happen here, get things set up. Loving my tank. I'm real excited. That fish is doing great. Especially for only 3 days. Must be the bacteria I added in the live rock and live sand. Should be getting it cycled real quickly. I'm really loving the light. It's got these buttons here where you can do it manually there. Change the settings. It's got this nice mount. Pretty easy to set up. I think it's about maybe 10 inches wide. Tank's about 30 inches wide. Yeah, I thought about a 20 high, but shouldn't seem wide enough for what I wanted. Then I thought about a 29 tank. It's the same width, but it's a lot taller, but it just didn't look right. I feel like this looks better. Got the little glass cleaner there. Pretty good glass cleaner. It's got a good side view here. You can see it from my couch. It's pretty good size for the room. I think eventually I might get a 55-gallon downstairs. I'm up in the bonus room here. So I'm gonna maybe add a blue tang eventually, like a 1-inch one. Maybe some shrimp, like a cleaner shrimp, peppermint shrimp. Definitely add some more hermits once the algae gets going and some snails. Probably like maybe 6 more hermits in the next week, and maybe wait at least a few weeks for some snails, see if some algae starts growing. Probably eventually have, like, you know, maybe 15-20 hermits, and probably 5 to 10 snails, maybe some astrias, some Mexicans, some turbos. Need to wait for the algae to get going so they don't starve. But this guy's doing great. Couldn't really be any happier about him. The girl at the store today told me there's about a 50-50 chance he would live, considering I only had a tank going for about 2 or 3 days. But he's seeming pretty good. Not breathing hard, he's swimming around. He ate some earlier. I fed him some mysis shrimp. Yeah, maybe a hawkfish eventually. Maybe a Fermani pseudochromis, orchid dotty back. The filter's doing pretty good. It's actually pretty quiet. There's a cover that I have off of there right now. You can hear it a little bit, but not very loud. I'm gonna cut a hole in the back of the bookcase for the cords. I'm gonna hide all that stuff. Mount the controllers somewhere, probably over here somewhere. I'm hoping to get the coolest 20 gallon in the world. I think the Rockscape's pretty good. It's got lots of little caves, little island there and there, overhang, lots of little crevices and caves. A little cave there, there's a hole that goes through. Probably put some SPS up here. Some, maybe get some zoanthids, mushrooms, fungia on the sand, you know. Yeah. I wanna pack it out with some corals, some real nice corals. I think I've spent about probably $300 or $400 so far, which is not bad considering the 90 gallon I had, I think, was about $2,000 just for the tank and the stand alone. Not to mention sump, pump, skimmer. It actually looks pretty big, considering it's only a 20 gallon. It looks good size. Yeah, so the 90 gallon, you know, about 5 times at least probably water volume. This is a 20 gallon 90. That's 4.5 times plus sump and all that. So the water changes will be cheaper. I'm planning on doing probably 5 gallons a week, since I don't have a skimmer. But this filter, I've heard good things about it. Probably doing some good with that bio wheel. I heard it oxygenates the water real good and keeps the bacteria in there. Probably add some bacteria every week or two. Gonna add some copepods in probably a month or two, and hopefully get a mandarin going in a few months. Probably have to add copepods every week, maybe. I don't know, for the mandarin to live. You can see how well the clown's doing. He's not breathing hard. He's not freaking out. He's just chilling. I've had some other clowns. I had an orange fire clown. He was real cool. He actually got stuck in my overflow for like 6 months. I didn't even know he was in there, and I found him one day. But he was surviving off food scraps. Lived at least 10 years, I'd say. Longest fish I've had. I had a Melanurus wrasse, I had an Anthias, I had a mandarin, blue tang, yellow tang. Those yellow tangs are going for like $500 these days. That's pretty crazy. Heard Hawaii stopped exporting them. So maybe you can get like a captive bred, I don't know, but they're still expensive. Probably won't put one of those. Maybe a small blue tang. And if he gets big, I might eventually get a 55 gallon downstairs and move him to that. There's a pretty cool Melanurus I saw that was pretty small at the fish store today. And probably get that guy. Probably a cleaner shrimp, peppermint shrimp. I don't really know. The corals down here in Jacksonville are a little cheaper. I saw some pretty good $10 frags at the store that I went to today. I'm gonna check out some more stores in the area, but they had some good SPS that were like $10, like bird's nest style or whatever type stuff. It's pretty good. So I used 10 pounds of the coarser sand and 10 pounds of the finer sand to hopefully not have it blow around as much, since I'm planning on some SPS. I only got about maybe 1.5 inches at the top of that rock, so maybe I could put some little tiny frags up there. And then back here, down in there, and down in there, maybe get some good colonies going. There's Sonny again. He's passed out, getting tired. He's a good boy. He's probably about 40-ish, maybe a little over 40 pounds now. His dad's 110 pounds. He's 4.5 months, so he's probably going to be about maybe 100 pounds. I don't know. His mom's 70 pounds, so maybe 95 to 100. Trying to train him real good, get him socialized, take him to dog parks and stuff. He went to this place called Pet Lodge up in Atlanta, and he got to swim 3 times. And then I took him to the lake. He swam around there a little bit. So I got the beach about 30 minutes away from me, so I'm hoping to take him there and let him swim in the ocean a little bit. He's gonna be a beach dog. He's a good boy. His full name is Sonny Cosmo Beast Tank Kinnaman. I had a yellow lab before him that lived to be 15, and he was a great dog. And this guy, Sonny, his temperament seems pretty good. He'll bite a little bit, bark a little bit, but not too bad. He's a pretty good dog so far. I think he's gonna be a great dog. I just gotta train him right. So this Nikru light just kind of bolts on to the tank there, and then it's got another thing where the light bolts onto the arm here. Water's looking pretty clear. That fish is doing great. I'm real happy that the girl at the fish store told me to wait 2 or 3 weeks, but I felt the nitrites were low enough and the ammonia was 0 so that I could add them. I didn't want to wait 2 weeks. I was pretty excited about the tank, and I was like, I think I want to get a clown. I heard they're real hardy, so he's doing great. I fed him twice today already, trying to get a little bit of waste in there to get the bacteria going a little more. Don't want too much. I'll probably just feed him like once a day after today. Maybe she said to feed 1/3 of a cube, so I'll probably do something like that for a little while. I'm gonna see if they can order me a real small coral beauty, a real small orchid dotty back for Bonnie, a yellow clown goby, and they have a real small melanurus that looks really good. Sometimes they have the stripes on the back of them that don't look too good, but this one I saw looked pretty good. I had a good looking one in Atlanta, in my 90 gallon, and The one I saw today looked really good, so I'm gonna try and reserve them and wait a week or so and then put them in. Yeah, so this is my tank. This is the 20-gallon getting set up. I love the light. I thought about buying the 150 watt. Has three light areas. This one only has 2, but I think I'm happy with the 2. The spread is a little more on the 150 and it's a little higher par, but I think this is going to be great because the SPS will probably be 12-ish to 15 inches below. So I think it'll be plenty of par. Probably get a par meter here soon and just check it out. I'm running, I think it's 5% white, 50% blue right now. So I'm gonna have to fine tune the controller and, you know, get it dialed in. Let's see here. Here's the top to the filter here. Looks pretty good. It's not very loud. Makes a little water noise right there. You can see the bio oil spinning in there. So, yeah, that spins. This one is for I think I said 30 to 50 gallons. I only got a 20 gallon. I wanted to get a little bigger filter since I don't have a protein skimmer. Hopefully it'll work out. I'm gonna do a lot of water changes. It's not very expensive for a 20 gallon. It's a lot more expensive for a 90 gallon to be doing, you know, 30-40% water changes. Adds up a little bit. You know, 90 gallons considerably more expensive. It's just way more corals to put in, fish, sand, live rock. You know, everything really is just more expensive. But you can see it's a pretty big looking tank. It's about 30 inches wide. That's pretty good, I'd say. You know, a lot of swimming column up front. So they got a lot of room to swim. 30 inches. It's pretty good. My 90 gallon was 48 inches wide, so 18 inches more, but I'm not gonna have as many fish. I'm gonna try and have much smaller fish. If they get too big, I'll just, you know, sell them or give them back to the fish store or whatever. Yeah, I just love this guy. I named him Tiger. He's gonna be black and white, like a white tiger. I don't know. That's the name I came up with. That's one of the first things that came to mind. I don't know. A lot of my fish I have multiple names. Kind of like my dog. Sunny Cosmo Beast Tank Kinnaman. So he's got 5 names. At least. Plus I call him P-Bear. Because he looks like a polar bear. And yeah, I'm sure there's be more names coming up. Yeah, I just love the tank. I'm real excited about it. I'm probably going to put a screen top on, just in case there's a jumper. Maybe the Melanurus wrasse would jump. I heard clowns might jump. So I'm going to get a nice screen top that can fit around that. Maybe some kind of custom screen top that'll fit around here. And then I'm thinking maybe like a little feeding window in here. So I don't have to take the top off. I can just open a little window and throw some food in. Probably like, you know, like 1/2 inch screen. Nothing too small to where the light can still get through pretty good. Yeah, we'll see. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna go to the fish store tomorrow, and then there's another fish store I'm gonna check out, a new one. There's a bunch around here, but they're kind of far away compared to what I'm used to. Used to be about probably 7 minutes away from a fish store. And now the nearest one is like 25 minutes away. So it's like over triple as far. So I don't know. There's a few good ones around here. They're just real far. There's one of them's like 45 minutes away. Haven't checked it out yet, but tomorrow I'm gonna go back to the one I went to today where I got the clown, and then I'm gonna go to another one that's a few minutes away from that one. So yeah, this is my tank. It's looking pretty good. It's gonna get a lot better. It's gotta take some patience. Let it fully cycle and get some corals and let them fill out the tank. It's gonna take a little while, but that's all right. It's a little project of mine. I don't really have much better to do except for maybe play guitar and make some art, go to the beach, pool, whatever. But yeah, it's a little project of mine. It's going pretty good. So yeah, that's my tank. You guys have a good one.